The wind howls through an abandoned roller coaster, the metal creaks, and beneath the rust, something else crawls. Secrets. In this video, we delve into 10 abandoned amusement parks that were once full of life, but today stand silent witnesses to tragedy, mystery, and sometimes even murder. What if your favorite ride closed permanently tomorrow, and no one told you why? It seemed like an ordinary summer day, until it all disappeared underwater. This video is about vanished theme parks and their causes. The places that were shut down due to natural disasters, accidents, economic downturns, or even reasons that cannot be disclosed. Some of these theme parks were simply outdated, like in any other field of entertainment. Six Flags in New Orleans. This venture, which began in 2000, was shut down as the after effect of a natural disaster. Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast of the U.S., especially New Orleans, Louisiana, and parts of Mississippi and Alabama in 2005. New Orleans' levee system broke, flooding about 80% of the city and killing over 1,800 people. Along with innumerable destructions, the Six Flags sank. The damage was estimated at over $125 billion and was recorded as one of the costliest disasters in U.S. history. The destruction that water can cause to iron was evident in the rusted roller coasters and damaged electrical systems. The once jubilant place was left with irreparable machineries. With the place submerged in water for a long time, it was a spot for alligator sightings for a while. Pryot Amusement Park. Some flowers are ripped off even before blooming. One such place is Pryot Amusement Park in present-day Ukraine. The place was set to open on May 1, 1986. The land was preparing to cheer up the people, but the people never got to take the rides. They could not take the turns in a Ferris wheel filled with people. Instead of joyous screams, Pryot was filled with screams of horror when some things went wrong at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. During a late-night safety test, Reactor 4 exploded, releasing massive amounts of radioactive material into the air on April 26, 1986, just 4 days before the launch. This tragedy has displaced the lives of thousands of people ever since. The kids waiting to open their piggy banks on May 1st were hit by this devastating situation. It led to the abandonment of the Pryot Amusement Park even before the launch. Dotty Park. Dotty Park was established in 1950 by a local priest, Gaston de Weir, in Belgium. It is said that the park began as a modest playground for the children visiting the Basilica of Our Lady of Dadizel. It is also claimed that it was a playground for the children of workers at a nearby Belgian factory. Over time, it evolved into a full-time amusement park for families. The tagline of entertainment was not added to the priorities of the management until the 1980s. During this time, there were over 1 million people visiting the park annually. The notable rides were swings, slides, bumper cars, and a notable 800-meter-long suspension bridge, which was among the longest in Europe at the time. Although the park became popular, it faced safety concerns. It was shut down in 2000 for renovation when a 9-year-old boy lost his arm on the Nautic jet ride. This tragedy could not be reconditioned. The place lost its charm and grew eerie. Later in 2012, it was demolished. The era of entertainment was put to an end by transforming it into a green recreational space. Chippoa Lake Park. Some ruins look outlandish. The giant Ferris wheel overpowered by the creepers and the trees that have outgrown the roller coasters speak 1,000 words. The abandonment of Chippoa Lake Park looks like art and is one of the most favorite spots of photographers who hunt down abandoned spots. This historic amusement park has operated for 100 years from 1878 to 1978. With a century-long history of entertainment, the park used to feature live music, dance halls, and various rides such as the Ferris wheel, carousel, and tumblebug. While in other cases the fate was accidental, the Chippoa Lake Park was sold to Continental Business Enterprises, which aimed to transform it into a summer resort. The decline of the park was slow and eerie. The century-long entertainment hub closed down without public attention. Lake Shauni Amusement Park. Now, the Lake Shauni Amusement Park is an exceptional case. The incidents that led to its ruins were due to supernatural reasons. This land of entertainment in West Virginia began as a recreational space for local families, especially the coal miners. It was established in 1926 by entrepreneur C.T. Sneedow. The chain of tragic events began in 1783 with the death of a young girl on the swing ride after being struck by a delivery truck, followed by the death of a boy who drowned in the swimming pond after getting trapped in a drain. Later in the 1990s, the archaeological excavations discovered remains of 13 individuals, mostly children, suggesting the land would be an ancient burial ground. It was claimed that entertainment on the land of grief could have been the reason for death and accidents that occurred to date. Paranormal investigators have recorded sudden feelings of unease on the land. In conclusion to these collective incidents, the park was shut down. Lake Shauni Amusement Park is now a tourist spot during Halloween. Pleasure Island in Cleethorpes, England. The Land of Entertainment was opened in 1993 with 6 distinctive areas to explore. The diversity of the spot flooded it with people and was one of the go-to destinations in England for years. The devastation of this spot was triggered by passing time and modern innovations. The people declined from the spot, slow and steady, leading to its eventual closure in 2017. Ghost Town Amusement Park in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. This amusement park was once crowded for its unique entertainment programs. Situated in the Great Smoky Mountains of Maggie Valley, the park hosted staged gunfights, which was a unique experience. Out of the many reasons we have discussed, this park puts out a different problem. It was financial issues that left this venture to decay. The park was opened in 1961. After decades of success, it was shut down in 2002. People still visit the Ghost Town Amusement Park, which now resonates with its name than before. With the eerie silence and absence of maintenance, the land looks haunted and frozen in time. Holy Land, USA. With the intention to create a miniature Jerusalem in America, attorney John Baptist Greco established a religious theme park in Waterbury, Connecticut. This was a passionate project solely based on the efforts of him, and hence with his death in 1986, the maintenance collapsed. Despite the efforts of other volunteers, the system failed. Adding to this situation, a murder occurred on the property. This incident affected the reputation of the property, and the damage was beyond repair. Oppo Land. The story of this theme park is filled with mystery and unreliability. The Oppo Land, located in South Korea, was an established entertainment hub until 2 accidents occurred on the same duck-themed ride following one another. Instead of facing the investigations and compensating the victim's family, the owner fled overnight, adding mystery to the incident. The park was left as such for years until it got demolished in 2011. Williams Grove Amusement Park. William Grove Amusement Park began as a picnic area for farmers in the 1850s. The rides were not added until the 20th century. In 2 centuries, the park survived major financial turmoils such as the Great Depression. In 2005, flooding and financial struggles led to the closure of the property. The property crumbled slowly despite of preservation attempts. Today's abandoned eerie piece of land, muddled up in creepers dragging down the once lush rides, echoes the story of both fortune and tragedy. Such lands makes us want to open the box of mystery lying around, exploring the truth behind dark secrets hidden behind piece of land covered in vines. The truth will be forever hidden in the land, along with the ruins and remnants.